Hello everybody and welcome back to Sim Life channel. Today we'll be talking about EA forms and how they can help with bugs that we are experiencing in our gameplay. I will also be highlighting the major bugs that are most recent and what their statuses are. A few bugs that have also been fixed. So let's talk about what are EA forms. So it's a central place for gamers to report all the bugs that they're experiencing, and EA/Sims 4, they will look at these bugs and put them into categories of important information, new, troubleshooting, incomplete report, reviewed, under investigation, needs info, laundry list, and fixed. I'm not sure what the laundry list is, but troubleshooting means that they are actually fixing the bug. Under investigation, that means they are trying to figure out why this bug is happening. So a lot of these posts are currently under investigation currently. If it needs information, there's just not enough data or an explanation of what's happening with that bug, so they need more info. They need more votes for it. And if they're fixed, yay, the bug has actually been fixed. So just based on this, on all the statuses, there's 184 bugs that have been fixed. There's 44 important information. There's 87 new bugs currently being posted, and we just don't know where they're at yet. Troubleshooting, there's 112 different ideas that people have posted with issues. Incomplete report, 154 ideas that they just don't have enough to go on. There's 475 ideas that they have reviewed, and they're now putting in buckets of, should we troubleshoot this? Is it enough information? Is it under investigation? They're actively working 768 ideas currently under investigation. This is a huge task, but that means there's a lot of bugs happening in Sims 4. And then, of course, needs information. They just need a little more to go off of that. So let's take a huge dive into the biggest bug that we have right now. And they actually put out a post on EA forums directly, and it's titled Community Concerns with Save File Issues, October 2025 update. So the progress so far, EA is asking for us to share more impacted save files, which I'll show you that in a second. But they're developing a new Python tool to help them investigate it a little more. What's concerning is that they have what is called scratch files. When Sims files contact with other systems, such as the cloud backup, it can be deleting these temporary files that the game relies on, thus creating an issue of the save file. Lot issues with minimal information saves, also tracking links to certain expansion packs or objections that they are predating this issue before the expansion pack for Rent came out. So they're still trying to figure out what is happening with this. Sharing your saves with EA brings them closer to fixing this issue, which I know a lot of simmers are super frustrated with this because you've spent hours and hours of creating and having this gameplay just for it not to be saved. So let's dive into how can we fix this. So by going to EA forums and going to The Sims 4, The Sims bug reports, you'll find this. I've also linked this exact URL into the comments below if you'd like just a direct click on it. But this is the information how you send your files to the Sims 4 team, so that way they can investigate why is this happening to your game. It also goes down to detail about Mac and PC, the direct attachment that you can go directly into it and post it. You can also upload with OneDrive, upload with Google Drive. And then we request it be located within the documents electronic arts/sims 4/saves. I'll also tell you how to do an Xbox One, PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4, there are two different ways. You can upload it directly to social media channels or through your USB storage device, and then copy the USB storage device for the save file and then transfer it. And then they're not accepting any other means. It's just these. And this is the status of important information because this is going out to the community. This actually is out from 10 months ago, but it's still really important that we keep updating the Sims 4 team with all our save files because then they can investigate the save file and what is happening, what is corrupting it. So let's talk about what else is happening on that forums. You guys can look at all the different bugs, and then you can put votes in as well. The more something gets a vote for, the more EA is going to pay attention to it because it's a prevalent issue in what's happening in our games. So this one is relatively new. The status is still new on it, and its photos disappearing. So since Pixley the Friendly Bear update came out, people are now seeing that, more people are saying that when you take photos and then upload it to a picture frame, when you save, close out of your game, next day you come into it and they're all black. So this is a new issue, but it's also happening with graduation photos. It's just becoming more of an issue now that they did the update on October 2nd with the new adventures. If this is happening to you, you can go to the EA bug. I've linked the URL in the description below. You can click on it and vote it saying, yes, it's happening to me. You can also post about it. So that way the more votes, the more they're investigated. Next thing, sabotage interaction. If you've noticed, your Sims can actually sabotage a lot of different objects now without having traits or holidays, and it's just random. This now has enough votes. It has 1,282 votes to it to put it into under investigation. So they're now looking at why this is happening in your games. Started happening about 2 months ago after the update that released 2 months ago, and they are investigating it. Next, Sim standing around instead of taking care of infants and toddlers. So I know a lot of the Simmer community is having issues when there's an infant in the house. Sometimes it takes them so long just to take care of the infant after multiple interactions of like, go feed the baby, go pick up the baby. And it's taking so long for the game to catch up that the infant is in danger of having to be social service. So if this is happening to you, please vote. They currently have 1,267 people, and it is under investigation. So hopefully they can figure out why this is happening and fix the infant issue. Next one, server error uploading to gallery and library. This is also impacting save drives. If this is happening to you, please vote. So far we have 580 votes on it. It is under investigation. So the more details uploading your save data, it will really help them figure out why is this happening. The happy good news is let's talk about a few things that they have recently fixed. So if you have Hobby and Businesses expansion pack, you can also create scarves and caps and earther tones. And there's been an error saying that it was ruined by water and you can't list on Flopsy. This has now been fixed. So if you're still having this issue, please create a new bug report saying it's not working. Another thing that has been fixed, Hobby Lobby whiteboards are vanishing and cannot be placed. This started actually happening after Hobbies and Businesses update came out. It is now fixed. So hooray, this should have been fixed with the Venture Weights update on October 2nd. Drag no longer working for several objects. This has been fixed. The votes I got was 2,215 because I know as a former simmer, I love to just drag the dirty plates and the trash into the trash can or the sinks. So that way my sims don't actually have to take the time to clean up their mess. So this was a huge one that everyone was hooray, it was fixed. If you're still experiencing this, please let them know on EA forums. And of course, if you found any of this helpful, please like and subscribe to the channel for more updates and news for The Sims 4. Happy simming, everyone!